Hello ladies and gents, it's SpoonyPizzas here with another Pro Evolution Soccer 2019 video. Today I'm going to cover off a bit of passive defending. So I just did discuss this during my advanced defending tutorial. So if you haven't seen that, I'd recommend checking that out. So let's get straight into it. So what is passive defending? Passive defending is all about retaining your defensive shape as per my previous video, and only pressuring the ball carrier at certain times and defending pockets of space where they may want to pass the ball. So a bit like zonal defending. And basically what you're trying to do is just wait for your opponent or AI to make a mistake or lose patience, and you can hopefully then capitalize and seize possession of the ball. So the key to doing this effectively is to minimize the space between defense and midfield, so they haven't got a pocket of space to work with and do 1-2s in and around the box. So, and that's exactly what you're going to see here. So I'm just going to basically be closing that gap between defense and midfield without dropping too deep. You don't want to give them too much space or too much. You don't want to drop back too deep into your penalty box, allowing them to easily get shots off or crosses into the box or through balls, because that will cause you a lot of problems. So right here is what you're going to witness is going to be really good, and this is what you want to try and emulate. You may want to adjust your defensive line in your tactics. If you're finding that you've got deep defensive line on or something like that, or swarm the box, you may find your defenders are dropping a bit too deep. Okay, so now here in this screen you can see the space between defense and midfield is really small, and that's absolutely perfect. And I'm also intercepting the passing lane into that player in that hole, so there's no way he can sort of pass into that area without one of my players intercepting it. If your opponent turns his back on you, then go ahead and pressure the ball. In this example, if he was to pass to the player below him, he would actually be off balance and there would be a chance to win the ball back. But you don't want to be lured out too far. So if he does back out a bit further, then you just want to turn around and back up and once again retain that defensive shape, which is what you're going to see here. Eventually your opponent or the AI will get a bit frustrated, and they'll probably try to perform or try to force a through ball or cross, and it's going to be a lot easier for you to defend.
Looks it in gently, and he's cut it out. Pastore.
If you turn over the ball in your own half, like I have here, the first thing you want to do is try and block any passing lanes, try and intercept those whilst bringing your players back. And that's what you're going to see here. So I'm going to intercept the passing lane with Kessie, then I'm going to switch to Party and also bring him back as well, retaining that defensive shape. As you can probably see from that little clip there, I was very reluctant to go out and press the ball carrier. I'm happy just to keep in line with my right midfielder and don't go any further than him. You don't want to sort of stagger your shape or formation, because it'll make it easier to play through. Okay, so now they've turned his back on me. What I'm going to do is switch to Party and defend that space that I've highlighted there. That will prevent those two in midfield getting possession of the ball, which limits his options and forces him to go down the wing.
Federico Fazio. Florenzi. Karsdorp.
Now there's a bit of a crossover between my left midfielder and left back. So what I'm going to do is, I'm happy with that, providing I track the runner with my left midfielder. So that's exactly what I'm doing, whilst also applying a secondary press to push my left back out a bit further to that sort of passive defensive area that I showed you earlier.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
There we go, ladies and gents. So there was 2 examples in a very short clip of how to win the ball back very, very easily, just using that passive defensive technique. So be sure to give that a try in your Master League or your online, and let me know how you get on. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you again in my next video. Please like and subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.